All right. We are back in it. So I had a good rest. When we ended last time, I was feeling a little stuck. I gotta put the scales back. So I was pondering. I didn't want to go on stream and just walk around for an hour going, I don't know what the hell I'm missing. And I was thinking about it, and I realized that when I was in the Serpent Door area, there was an electric chair. And as much as I felt like I looked in every possible room, I never found myself looking at that electric chair. So, it's right there. All right? Death Chamber, and there's even an exclamation point, you know? So, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I don't think I ever actually went in there, or when I went in there, I just rolled right past it, but I feel like I gotta go in there, go to that little exclamation point, and see what I can find. It's right there. And there's a fucking weight on it. All right, this is what I was looking for. Oh shit, here they come. So, I'm not doing any more fighting in here. I've killed every enemy in this area like 18 times, so I'm done with all that. So I knew it, so last night I finished playing at like 5 a.m. and I was like 7 hours into streaming, and I just felt like my brain wasn't functioning anymore, so I knew I just needed to rest on it. But let's see what we can do now with another weight. So it's not enough to get us over to the boar. We got a bull. We got a bull, people. But yeah, so the enemies in this area are constantly respawning. There is no finishing them all off. That's the boar. We got a bull. Bull should be right over here. All right, we got a new area to explore. And this time, I got a frickin' map. So I made it yesterday through the entire Serpent area, and realized I had left a map, and I was complaining the whole time about them not giving me a map, but I had walked right past it. Just one more sign that maybe I was a little too exhausted to be playing. I know it's strange, but I feel actually safer in the cells. So anyway, I found myself talking a little bit last time about Maria's look in this game. And the hell? Sorry. I don't know what's going on. All right. Sorry about that. Minor hiccup, I think. My headset got disconnected. Hold on. Minor hiccup, I think. Okay, cool. So I don't know if it just didn't charge properly. It looked like it just ran out of batteries, but I got the backup headset going. And we are back in action. God damn, it's loud though. There we go. So I was talking a little bit about Maria's look in this game, and also talking about how both Maria and Pyramid Head seem to have an existence that goes beyond whether or not James is with them, right? So all this time since the original "it's bad to take when they said they own, when does one own, the others can't take, but I cannot own. Should the warden take? No, he shouldn't own. Again, I will take, I will own." Okay. So all this time I had been thinking that James like subconsciously manifested Maria as like the fantasy version of his wife, right? And so I was thinking like I never really liked that her outfit was kind of a little trashy. And I was, noting that she looks a little bit more classy in this one. But I've changed my view on this, and I don't know how I didn't think of this before. James didn't consciously or subconsciously manifest any of these things because he, on some level, wanted them. It's because he knew on some level that he needed them, right? You following me? So Maria's not here to be pretty for James. She's here to punish James, just like old pyramid thingy. They're both here for the exact same purpose, and I don't know why that never crossed my mind before, that they both have the same purpose here. But I got talking yesterday about the experience in Brookhaven with Maria and how she decides she wants to stay behind and rest, right? But then when you go back to find her and she's missing, You can like hear sounds of a struggle off in the distance, which you couldn't in the original game, but you can in this one. You can hear like, it sounds like she's scared and she's, you know, trying to escape monsters and whatnot. But when you finally find her again, she berates you for having left her and not being there to protect her. And then later you find the lead ring, and she's like, basically, this is worthless to me, you take it, right? And the way she says it feels very much like you like stupid things, or you like things that are worthless, or if it has any worth, it's too good for you. You know what I mean? And so I don't know, it just got me thinking about all this in a different way, you know? Like, everybody who's in the game, aside from the other actual humans who have been called to Silent Hill, which we can only really confirm for sure that that's Eddie and Angela. I don't know about Laura, because the whole timeline of how long ago Mary died and all that stuff is still kind of like a little foggy, no pun intended. But the other people here are actual people, and they're having their own experience. But the way Maria... I should actually stop and read that. Sorry. Morning route. Disruption reported. C-140 yelling about C-777 haunting him. Claims bars can't hold him. Administered sedative to C-140. Noon lockup. Performed precautionary search of C-777 cell D5. No traces found of the prisoner leaving his cell unsupervised. Recommended further psychiatric evaluation of C-140. Afternoon route. C-140 and C-777 missing from their cells. Alarm raised. Search in effect. Update. Bathroom door barred from inside. Efforts made to get them open. We don't hear anything from the other side. Evening lockup. So bathroom door and cell D5 seem like places of note. D5. I don't know if and where there's a bathroom on this. Oh, toilets. Alright, so we tried that door when it was locked. So... showers. Showers never feel right. Downpour style. Alright, so, I'm just going to continue kind of systematically searching the area, and, we'll get back around to, the D block eventually. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of felt like I had a little epiphany, and was thinking about, the manifested characters, in a different way. Let's see. Have we searched this room thoroughly? I don't want to miss something again. I'm feeling sharper, much sharper today, for sure. So is this what this... that's just a hole. There's this like block in the center. Okay, it's just another hole. Those switches are completely worthless. So those switches like have a like, they're like a timed light for some of the hallways, and to me it feels like all they really do is kind of like, as the timer goes off, fill me with a further sense of urgency, which just adds to the stress of this game. Oh, we got stairs going down now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get in the D block first before I move to another floor. Got a trophy, no big deal, for killing enemies with ranged weapons. I was kind of going for that, but some of these enemies have been pretty dangerous up close. Definitely feel like they put more of an emphasis on the survival aspect, like sometimes I feel like the only option is to run, and sometimes it feels like it's just a lot harder to run. So alright, we got 4 cells in a block here, and the leggy mannequin creatures can now spider up the walls, which I do not like. I mean, I love it, but I don't like it. You hear that? They're climbing up the walls. Okay, I was kind of hoping that there would be more than just one little box of 2 shotgun shells in this here block. Oh, what have we here? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, okay. D5. This is the room in question. A shiv. A shiv key. A key shiv. Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Now it's too late. I'm going for a walk. Clever boy, here's your reward. We could both use a bath. So, seems to be nothing else to find in here. So occasionally there's like these little like artifacts, it feels like. Saw someone walking around past lights out. Again, whichever of you that was. Do I need to remind you that you must never leave your post without prior clearance? Next time I catch you, I'm reporting you to the warden. Catch me if you can. Alright. So we got a bunch of locked doors. Let's see if the shiv key works on C4 or the toilets. And since I'm going to be passing by, I'll grab that door on the right there. Not there. Oh, there. There. Locked from the other side. I never checked that northeastern room either, apparently, so. Alright. Past C1, 2, and 3. I'm becoming more and more reliant on the map. Also locked from the other side, and it looks like it's blocked, so. Shift key worked. Shift key worked. Alright, so we couldn't get into the bathroom via the bathroom door, but we got a hole in the ground here, or a hole in the wall. He's coming. I know he is. The bars, the walls, they can't hold him. He'll get in. He'll get in. I still have time. I can make it almost through, but he's close. I can feel it. He's coming to finish it. Let him come. Paranoid note. Let me shimmy on through here. Music's getting intense. Got another little creepy crawly hole. You're in the toilets. Just go ahead and shoot this little roach. Okie doke. Okay. They won't save you. Good to know. So, out in the courtyard, there was a... Is this where I just came from? It is. There was a little gallows puzzle, which players of the original Silent Hill 2 will remember. As per everything Silent Hill Remake, it is remixed in a way that has kept me guessing. It looks like instead of choosing between 3 prisoners to condemn, there is 6 possible outcomes. But I'm supposed to be like discovering their stories and deciding who the real guilty party is. I don't remember how it went before. There was like a murderer, somebody who like harmed children, and like a thief or something like that. And I was supposed to choose. I don't know why you're already dead, but I'm going to try to keep you that way. Where's this? Changing room. Anybody in here? But I haven't discovered any of these stories yet. I mean, I'm seeing lots of little notes, but they're not really telling me anything about... I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. Didn't listen. He's here. So stuff like that doesn't... it's not teaching me anything about these prisoners and how guilty they may or may not be. So far I've learned nothing. But we do have the scales puzzle, which requires using different weights to unlock 4 doors that have animals on them. So we're just going with that so far. Can I hop this? I can. Alright, so this is the third one of these tiles I found that did the little memory bump. I'm going to just refer to it as a memory bump from now on, because it feels like James is having some kind of flashback, perhaps that was one of the fan theories, I think, that was never denied or confirmed, was that this is an endless loop for James. So maybe the original Silent Hill 2 and this Silent Hill 2 are, like, both canon. You know what I mean? Maybe this is just another loop to James. Alright, we got bugs, people. We got lots and lots of bugs. Bug warning. Viewer discretion advised. Trying to be thorough because I got stuck for like half an hour last night, or I guess I should say early this morning, because I walked by a small detail that should have been and of course they're all gonna get up now. I kind of had a feeling that would happen. What was that? All right. Taking damage, people. I'm taking damage. That's okay. Got plenty of health. I got plenty of ammo. Just a reminder to anybody who's watching this first time, viewers or whatever, I did start playing on easy combat level. I really wanted to focus on the story and the puzzles and not be stressing out too much. Dude. Alright, so when you're hurting bad, that little health cross appears. So, looks like we're pretty much done in here. God damn it! Man, I am really getting, like, screwed over here. Staying in place was a bad idea. So there's this one doorway that I wanted to check out. I think I just saw the pipes and didn't go close enough for it to register on the map as blocked, so... I'm gonna try going down the stairwell. I do have another weight, which might be able to unlock another door. Well, let's see what's down here, right? Where am I now? Aha! I had a feeling that one of the other sections was going to lead back to here, so... Alright, let's go put our new weight down and see what we can unlock. So it appears there are 2 more weights. I've been in the snake door and the bull door. Let's see if we can make the pigeon door happen. Not quite. Bordor? We got a Bordor, people. Into the Bordor we go. Bordor? So yeah, I don't know why it just never crossed my mind before, the whole, like, I remember thinking Maria and Pyramid Head are the same, you know, but that they actually have the same function, and they are both characters that are not manifested so much by James, but inflicted upon James by the town of Silent Hill. Okay, so... Boris section has break room, infirmary. Alright, so this is like the hospital section of the prison. Warehouse. Visitation room. I mean, I guess this would be like the forward-facing area. So I'm gonna go check the warehouse area before I head over to visitation. I was just talking last night about the gamer tendency towards left and how I think it's a right brain function. Morning route, incident at the infirmary, D83 assaulted medical staff, attempted to steal medication, situation under control, noon lockup, rumors of disease spreading among the prisoners. Reported to administration. Afternoon route. E130 had a coughing fit. Reported to medical staff. Doesn't have any information from my map. You hear that? Alright, warehouse door is open. All right. So I got a very strong feeling that there's going to be some tricks of the vision here with all these little shelves and having to look on both sides of them. What? All right. I guess for some reason I was picturing that this place was like larger. It's not much of a warehouse. Not many wares in this house. Old man's always prepared. 23. Still have no idea what these Polaroids are for. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the Polaroids and the little memory bumps and all of this had something to do with the possible endings to unlock. There is a trophy for unlocking all the classic endings, which leads me to believe that, I mean, it says specifically the classic endings. So that makes me think that maybe there's some new endings on top of the three big classic ones. So I'll just use them by name. I won't say what happens in them or whatever, just in case, so I'm not spoiling too much. But there's the Leave ending, the In Water ending, the Maria ending, and the Rebirth ending. And then there was also some secretive kind of endings. There was a dog ending. And then, I don't know, I had heard so much random stuff. I've never found... Guard thinks we're lepers now, don't know why, but they stay away. I don't complain. So that's written on the back because presumably it was taped to the glass for someone to... So, I don't know, like, I feel like maybe I looked this up and I got confirmation at some point, but I forgot, or maybe I repressed the memory because I didn't want it to be true, but I think maybe on the Xbox only there was a additional UFO ending, because UFO endings were kind of a thing, and there wasn't one for Silent Hill 2. So I think, along with the Born from a Wish side quest, I think Xbox users also got an additional ending. But I can't remember if that turned out to be true or if that was just, some internet rumors from back in the day. Oh, those leggy things have jumped out at me from behind corners so many times now that I'm like traumatized whenever I see like anything that remotely resembles their shape. All right. Alright, these are presumably restrooms. Let's see here. Love drinking health drinks off of the rim of a toilet. If I just put it in my pocket with all the other ones, then I won't know which ones I got out of a toilet, which ones I got out of a nasty bloody sink, and which ones I found in a vending machine. You know? Did Bloober Silent Hill me, or did Silent Hill Bloober me? You know? That was very reminiscent of some bathrooms in the first Silent Hill game. Okay, we got a save point. Three locked stalls. Might as well. I'm not going for a minimal save run. I know how many times you save is often counted at the end of a Silent Hill game. I don't know if the ranking system at the end is going to be true to the original few, but I don't care. I'm just trying to survive, experience this story. Some kind of key that I don't have. Reap what you sow. Alright, we got a break room and an infirmary. And I think that door leads to a stairwell that goes back up to the main area, so hopefully we'll find that key before we're through here. As well as a new weight. He locked himself in, took the key. None of the COs got a spare, but I know there is one. He was going nuts over the disease, quoted disease. See if the head nurse doesn't have it. Think he's safe up there. He'll get what's coming. Regarding the emergency medical examination report, the report's conclusions are incorrect. The prisoners are sick. Examinations are to be repeated until their condition is properly diagnosed. Use more invasive methods if necessary. We must know the true nature of this affliction. All else is secondary. Okay. So it doesn't seem to be anything in here but that note and then the ammo that I found. It really sounds like they're right there, you know? There you are. Alright. Let's try that little door up there. That's blocked. Oh yeah, the horseshoe and the glue. See, like that was a puzzle from the original Silent Hill 2. And they're doing that a lot, where you get the memory bump when you see puzzle items from the original Silent Hill 2. So I'm thinking they're like building this up to be like, this is another loop for James. Which I like. I love. There's so much. I'm really digging this version of Silent Hill 2, and it's starting to feel more like it's not a version of Silent Hill 2. It's just another loop in James' mind. It's another layer of punishment. Okay, on to the hospital wing, I guess. See if I can take them out from here. The nurses, if you can sneak up behind them, like one pipe hit to the back of the dome finishes them off. New rules of conduct, effective immediately. Guards are to keep their distance from the prisoners at all times. Any attempts of approaching the guards by the prisoners are to be met with immediate disciplinary action. Prisoners are to be confined to their cells until further notice. Presumably like a nurse's station. And that's the infirmary. Right, yeah. I'm gonna not go in there quite yet. That looks like a health drink today. But it's not, I guess. Interesting that the shelves in the infirmary had ammo and no health, right? Come on! Okay. I learned something today. First of all, I did not know there was 3 nurses in there. Second of all, if you are in the middle of battle, it is hard to change your mind and run away. Oi, that didn't go well. Not at all. I'm a little, like the targeting system is not so great. It just kind of like automatically seems to choose which enemy it's going to target next. So as you saw, I had walked completely past one of the nurses, was attempting to stomp on the next one, and it actually like moved me back to hit the one because I guess technically I was closer to her. So not the worst thing. I expect there to be some battles like that in Silent Hill 2 where things just don't go your way. It's the Silent Hill way, you know? But yeah, the infirmary has had no health items, but plenty of ammo. And we got the weird key that matches the door that led, I think, back up to the main area. Repeat examination report conclusions. None of the exams show any clinical signs or symptom of life-threatening illness, contagious or otherwise. The recommended endurance tests were also performed. The results have been submitted directly to the warden as per his specifications. Why are we doing this? Endurance tests, eh? And a health item. Not that I'm like in dire need, it's just, you know, I'm in the infirmary. Fought all those nurses just so I could get to that door. All of them. So far I haven't found anything of note down here. Hopefully this stairwell leads to somewhere nice. Reap what you sow. This could just be another floor of another floor door. Another bore door floor. I don't know why that was so hard to say. So yeah, hopefully we'll find a weight in here somewhere. That sound is a little bit louder up here. Interesting. The chapel's down below. So there's been a few like visual glitches, some of which I would say have actually like have added to the game. Because occasionally I think I see one of these things when they're like not there. So I mean there's been some, but like there's been some weird like I'm standing on stairs and just glitching out, like vibrating. But as far as any kind of like bugs in the game or Anything that seems to just not work. Haven't found anything yet. Looking at you, alone in the dark. Game that is completely unplayable because of the bugs, and yet they're not issuing any refunds. We're aware of the problem that the game we sold you doesn't work at all. Sorry, this is not the place to complain about that. But there's been a few little audio kind of anomalies. See, baby. Shaking that thing. We have a typewriter puzzle? Six. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Really? Okay, it showed me on this map. And now it's showing me on this map, which is essentially the same map. Just one is expanded. So up to this point, I have a handgun, shotgun, and a rifle. But I have not found a whole lot of ammo for the shotgun and the rifle. So I'm saving them for boss fights. I think I need to, because I have a lot of health, I think I need to go back to doing more like melee damage and save up bullets for a little while. Most of the game I've had like well over 100 bullets in reserve, but so go back out here. Okay, I guess the reason why there's a different map for this area is because it was up a stairwell. Yeah. There's nothing else here. All right, let's go use the scale. See if we can open the pigeon door. Wait, where the hell am I? I still haven't found a way in here. Am I like... Oh, I'm on the second floor. I need to get downstairs. The heck? This is the other side of the ox door. I cannot go back through. Interesting. There is another way down over here. I think I thought. In here. There we go. There we go, love. Now up to the scales. So pigeon door unlocked. We'll go ahead and save again. Okay, we are at 14 hours. But we are getting somewhere in this. I can't believe how stuck I was just an hour ago. But once I found the one scale, everything kind of just moved along from there. So, pigeon door. Sorry, also known as the wingless dove. Let's head over. Sorry. I don't like those things. I don't like them anymore. Suppose I can shimmy on through there. No return. We are in the basement, people. Also known as Toluca Dungeon. Can't get in there. Just the layout of the map has made it more sense to go to the right first. Oh yeah! Burning Man! "436 people at a recital." Woman in Flight. I recall these paintings from the original. Paintings. check the cells along this wall as we go. We are in the first one, yes. All right. So yeah, the prison is definitely way different in layout from the original. I can only look in these cells. I see a weight. And a note. There's got to be a way inside. And I can't believe I didn't see the exclamation point on that map. Oh God, what a horrible room. Like, what a horrible room. Do they put people in these rooms? That's horrible. Like, you can't sit, you can't stand, you can't lean. I mean, it's possible that there could be some acupressure benefits to laying down on that floor, like the whole bed of nails thing. So God, these cells are so like ancient dungeon style. I mean, as it is, the purely hard surfaces and everything are. What the hell did I just open? I swear it just went in there. Here's the paintings. These are the padded rooms. Like a breakable wall. Ladder. All right, as per usual, I would like to search the rest of this floor before I change floors. This door is locked. How am I gonna get... So, like, when I first looked through the holes, I thought those were, like, padded rooms. But now I see that they're rusty spikes. It's horrifying, you know? So, battle got me all like, I don't know which places I've searched, but all right, yeah, there we are. So I got a feeling. I got a feeling from upstairs we're going to be able to drop down into one of those two cells. I got to remember which one has the stuff I want. F6. So we'll see what happens, but I got a feeling there's going to be like a hole in the ground. I can jump down and get into the rooms from above. Let's see, we'll have a look at the map on this layer. Oh, what the? No, I cannot drop down from this layer. This ladder doesn't seem tall enough. Alright, how do I get into those rooms? Got another locked door over here. I haven't checked F15 yet. And there's another stairwell over there, so let's do that. I thought I got everything, but apparently I missed all that. Books, books, books. Aww. We got some occult-looking symbols, very Silent Hill-ish. So this is what I'm loving about this remake. Is all the like big elements in the game are all there. They're just remixed in a way that makes it feel new while not removing the nostalgia. Okay, and we got a hole in the ground. hole in the wall down here. Crawl into another room that I could not yet access. Due to recent acts of inmate violence, prisoner D-239 has been transferred to solitary confinement cell F6. That's the one I need to get into. We can unlock cells from here, hopefully. I am sorry, I am so sorry. Couldn't let them take you, and now you're still there, aren't you? Creepy. Oh, something break out of here? Oh no, this is the one I could go in. It was F5 that I didn't have access to before. Anything to be found in here? Nay. Alright, I got the weight. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah? I still didn't check that stairwell to see if it leads up somewhere. I mean, I know the ladder takes me back where I need to be. Yes, we are blocked and locked. All right, I don't know. Pretty sure because the scales were just off center. So we had the 4 animals, but there was a sword in the center, and with no weights on the scales, the scale was just slightly off center. So, oh, we got rain and some light now. So I'm thinking I need to get it on the sword. It's weird that one was called the lightest weight when it's not. Maybe it is the lightest. Could be smaller. Yeah, no, it looks like it's not the lightest. put all of them on one side except for the heaviest on the other side and see what happens. Nah. Oh, shit. Let's start over, take them all off. That's so close. But not quite there. Execution lever. We got a little spot for that right here. I had a feeling this was a spot for a lever. Oh. Let's read. For your grace I do not plead, for the flames I did set free. Sister shrieked and children cried. No one made it out alive. The wealth of others I did take, the seventh statue I did break, and yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reasons, that is that. I took the child, you are quite right, carried her off into the night. She did not scream, she did not bawl, I was her father after all. Once the sun has ceased its rain, I cut through the rusty chain. I pushed the door and snuck within, filled my pockets to the brim. So far, one is the only murderer. Mommy dearest, mommy sweet, your love for me was so deep. Why oh why you shouted out when my knife pierced through your heart. Okay, so 1 and 5 are both killers. I waited long, I bid my time, I waited to commit my crime. The man appeared, he saw me not, a bloody end is what he got. So 1, 5, and 6 are murderers. 4 and 2 are thieves. And 3 is a kidnapper, but he kidnapped his own daughter. And perhaps all of them are liars. Alright, we have 6 nooses now. There were no nooses before. I'm not sure what to make of this. Pull ye but once on a rope, what rope's frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Oh, choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tales, think upon each sin, or let blind fate choose, let the judgment begin. Choose the one justified from among the damned. So, I mean, I'm kind of going with The father... Because I don't know what the deal is with him and the mother, and possibly he caused the mother some distress, but that's between him and the mother. The thieves and murderers, they all hurt their victim, you know? So I'm going with, let's pull on 3 and see what happens. I don't know if I did the right thing, but I'm in an area with no map. It's the prison morgue. Remember there being some kind of toe tag puzzle. Another hole. And down we go. Whee! Whee! Oh boy. The first couple times they gave us like a search. It was kind of cute, but now this having to decide to do something 2 or 3 times every time is it's a little over the top. So this will presumably take us to like the other side version of the prison. It seems to be picking up speed. Alright, it's slowing down again. God, we gotta be so far underground at this point. So I believe this is the first, quote, nowhere section in the game. Labyrinth. So this is the area where in the original Silent Hill 2, there were doors that like were portals to other areas in the labyrinth. Some creepy whispering happening. But you could also find Pyramid Head's room in here. The body of a man later identified as Thomas something, lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the something lying face down. The probable cause of death was multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 midnight. There's too big of a space there. Due to the signs of struggle in the room, the lack of murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and open a murder investigation. Well, due to the lack of a murder weapon? Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and Mr. Blank had a history of drunkenness and violence, the police suspect that the objective was not robbery, but it was a crime of premeditation, maybe? Crime of passion? That was Angela. Daddy, please no. That's another interesting idea I don't think I've ever thought of before. That maybe this whole area is just Angela's version of Silent Hill. Like it doesn't, the only thing she sees is like this endless hallways and apartment business. You know what I mean? Do ya? Do you know what I mean? So when James says, if we stick together, maybe we can get out of here. And she's like, get out of where? She just sees her home, her childhood home, repeating endlessly. PT style. So in the Silent Hill 2 original, as you were going through the labyrinth... Oh, we got a movie.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Angela? Angela, it's me.
No, please. Daddy!
Damn, he's quick this time. No, 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 no. Damn. Alright, trying to run and gun has not done me any good, so... did I get him? Guess I got him? So, part of the reason I think maybe this just looks like Angela's childhood home, and this is her version of Silent Hill. At least part of her version of Silent Hill, because we know it doesn't... look exactly like this for her, but is the boss we just fought is known as something Papa. Can't remember its name, but if you look closely at it, it kind of looks like two people having sex on a table or a couch. And we suspect that Angela is an abused daughter. Who knows what horrors were committed here, you know? Oh boy.
What you said? Carry all this shit. What I did? What you mean?
This is tense. My brow is furrowed. Is this what Angela's room looks like?
Where would you go? Nothing. No one. That's for you. What you want.
This is tense. Once again, the sound design is unbelievable. All the machines turning and squeaking, it sounds a lot like the squeaking of springs mixed with a little bit of young girl whimpering, you know? It's like, it's horrifying to listen to. There's definitely a part of me that's like, did I miss something? Because there was a couple like this or that options in the past. Yeah, and all the pistons pumping. Alright, so I didn't hit the TV that time, it just happened automatically. Oh god. All the pistons and all the little holes and things, like, this is all very symbolic. Poor Angela. Oh no! He's loving up on me something good. Not so good. Holy smokes!
Okay, Angela. It's okay. Calm down.
Don't order me around!
I'm not. It's okay. It's over.
Don't even try.
Try what?
Like you don't know. I see what you're doing. It's always the same with you. You're only after one thing.
Angela, please.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead. Say it. Or you could just force me. Like he always did. You disgust disgusting pig. I hate you. I hate you.
Angela, I don't know who you think I am, but I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get my Mary back.
You're Mary. Your own little Mary.
At least she was.
For a while.
What?
Admit it. You didn't want her around anymore.
No.
You probably found someone else.
No!
I need to find my mama.
I never.
Whew. That was intense. Abstract Daddy, that's what his name was. Pretty gross looking. You can see it looks like a small thing on top of a bigger thing. Guess go out the way she went out. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. So, I used up a lot of ammo just now. I've only got 7 handgun bullets left. Used like half my shotgun shells. I don't know if most of that battle even mattered if I was doing any shooting. In the final room, I certainly felt that way. This looks like a teen girl's room. Well, a teenager's room. I shouldn't say a teen girl. I bet she's in there. We'll just leave. So, and I may have been slightly mistaken about where Pyramid Head's room is. It might actually be... there might be a nowhere section coming up that is outside of this labyrinth. So, I don't know. We'll see. I seem to remember there being like mud walls and like a foot of water. And also, James drew a map as he went. Oh God, what is that? Strange wall. Save point. So yeah, like I said earlier, in the part of the labyrinth where James was drawing his own map, there was certain areas where if you walked through, it would teleport you to another part of the map. So there were some areas of the labyrinth that were not necessarily connected.
Maria? Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing... It stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Well, if you happen to make up your mind, I'll be waiting.
I'll find some way to... I'll come back, I promise.
All right. That was the scene. That was the scene that something changed. This wasn't here before. Oh yeah. So the cube has symbols on it. Okay, James, all you know is you're inside the cube. Alright, well, there doesn't seem to be anything I can do with the cube in this particular configuration. And I don't see any clues as to which way it's supposed to be. So for now, we will exit. Go check out the strange wall. We won't go into it. Thinking maybe it was the portal that leads me elsewhere. So it appears that if the bridge doesn't come out, there's no way across. I mean, that is probably the most obvious statement. And there seems to be only one way to get the bridge to come out. That looks looks different. No, it's the same. Alright, so cube has 6 sides. This one's got the symbols like scratched off. This one's got the symbols the same as that. So maybe I can see the symbol I need to match up from wherever I'm at. I bet there's another cube out here or something. Why aren't you drawing? Why aren't you drawing a map, James? Alright, only one door opens. Rotten area map. Cut down the hanging meat bags. Why not? Oh, there's an underground fucker. there? Son of a bitch. Okay, that was screwed. Whew. Alright, I just had to go and check and complete my map of this area. So we got a locked door, and we've got this window to climb through. Sounds like something's in the fridge.